Tom Needham, also known by his street name Tom Children He Needs Them, was a peculiar figure whose appearance matched his eccentric personality. At 60 years old, Tom was an overweight, aging punk with a distinctive look that made him stand out. His head was disproportionately large, accentuated by his unusual hairstyle, a greasy, middle mohawk that made him resemble a worn-out extra from a Mad Max movie. This striking image, coupled with his rough demeanor, cemented his reputation in the local community. Tom had long harbored dreams of reliving the rebellious days of his youth, and this desire culminated in the opening of Howl Bar. The bar was a dive aimed at catering to older men who, like Tom, longed for a space where they could indulge in nostalgia. Howl Bar was filled with dim lighting, worn-out furniture, and walls adorned with faded rock posters. The jukebox played classic rock hits, creating an atmosphere that harkened back to a bygone era. Despite Tom's lack of business acumen, Howl Bar initially attracted a modest crowd. However, it soon became apparent that Tom was more interested in being surrounded by young, attractive women than in running a successful establishment. He insisted on hiring young female bartenders, ostensibly to create a contrast with the aging male patrons. Yet his real motive was less innocent. Tom enjoyed having young women around, and his behavior quickly became problematic. Tom's interactions with his female staff were inappropriate and unsettling. He made crude jokes, leered at them, and often tried to flirt in ways that made the bartenders uncomfortable. His behavior led to a high turnover rate, as many of the women found the environment unbearable. Howl Bar developed a reputation as a place with a revolving door of female staff driven away by Tom's unprofessional and creepy conduct. Despite the bar's financial stability, Tom's behavior overshadowed any success it might have had. Rumors of his misconduct spread, and Howl Bar became known more for its owner's inappropriate actions than for its nostalgic charm. As his actions grew increasingly outlandish, complaints mounted. Tom was accused of creating a hostile work environment, making threats to female employees, and behaving in ways that bordered on human rights violations. He manipulated his staff, implying that their jobs depended on their compliance with his advances or silence about his behavior.